What up, guys? So today I'm gonna do the charge harness. As you can see, fuse boxes over here. You see over here, I got sleeves for the charge harness. I got battery terminals on battery, not battery terminal. These are the covers for the grounds, for the starter and the alternator, and then that should be it. That's what I got. So pretty much I got wires. These are the positive one, and these are the negative one. The charge harness is right there on the floor. So pretty simple. The charge harness brings end connectors for grounding. It brings heat shrink, black and red, so you guys can see. I'm gonna try to do the best I can to show you guys. I'm doing this in my room. It's too hot outside for me to work and do this outside, so I might as well do it here, calm, chilling. And yeah, I'm gonna show you step by step what you need to do, what measurements. These measurements come from another YouTuber that is a friend of mine. Thanks, shout out to D Mossy for showing on what to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing he did, and show you guys as well how I'm doing it here in my room. Alright guys, I'm back. I had to charge the camera for a bit. So I went ahead and did this. I don't know if you can see it. So I've taped the beginning of the tape measure, so that way it actually measures right there. You see that? This is my ideas. This wasn't in D Mossy's video, so this is just my idea. If you guys want to copy it, you guys can copy it, because this tape measure is perfectly what I need. It goes up to 12 feet for this wire. So I wrote down the measurements. So fuse box to the alternator is 12 feet. Fuse box to battery is 11 feet. Battery to starter is 8 feet. Here we go, guys. That's how I measured it. I got to 12 feet with the tape measure. So I'm gonna go and cut it right here. So just like that. I cut it a little bit more this way, because since the cutter is like in a slanted way, so it's okay. So this is extra that we might use for something else, maybe for the transmission. So throw that to the side. Untape this, because now we're gonna go to the black wire. So guys, here we go. This is the black wire. This is gonna be for your starter. So red for alternator and black for starter. So remember that. Let me go ahead and do the same thing I did with the tape measure. This time it's gonna be 11 feet, and that will be from your fuse box to the alternator. So 11 feet from your fuse box to the alternator. Remember that. If anybody, or I'll write it down on the screen. That way you guys can take notes and write it down. Alright guys, we got 11 feet. Let's see if it focuses. Come on. So you can see I marked it. That's right at 11 feet. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it. So there we go. I cut it. Same thing with this one. This is extra wire, so if you need some, just for other stuff, this is your go-to. So guys, what you're gonna do now, you're gonna use this extra black wire, and you're gonna cut 8 feet 8 feet. That will be for your battery to starter. So just like that, guys, I got 8 feet right there. You can see it's marked. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it right there, and that will be for your battery to starter. And this is how much you're gonna have left with the black wire. So there we go, guys. So I marked every one of it, like right here. Kind of see it, but well, you can see it on this one better. So you see fuse box to alternator. This is fuse box to battery, and this one is battery to starter. That's the one. So alright, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave these wires, and then I'll get back with you guys. Just like that, guys, all 3 wires are done. I didn't show how to do this because I was trying to, you know, do it myself because it was my first time doing it. So what I did was ripped it off this harness, which is the stock charge harness. So since I did my own charge harness, you only need this, which are the plugs for the starter and the alternator. Alright, guys, we are back after 2 days. I was waiting for something that I needed, which was this. I needed this to clamp the ground ends, because without that, you know, it won't hold. So I just might as well buy the tool I needed. And yeah, here it is. Got this from Amazon, and this should crimp up to like 1 to 0 gauge. There's adjustable right here, you see them. So that's 1 gauge, you can see it right there. Oh, we're gonna go ahead, and another thing I was gonna do is sleeve the, I gotta sleeve the ends right here where the tape is at, with the sleeve that I had extra, or that it came with the wire. So so here we go. Now loosen this. So what you want to do is go outward, and that's it. See it spread open. What you want to try to do is find a spot where you could slide this in. Alright, guys, I'm gonna try this. 2 and 1 and 1 0. Try sliding it in this way. So there we go. Figure out where it's at. Right there, you guys can see it. So I'm gonna try to cramp it down. That was too loose, so we're gonna go tighter. You can see it didn't do nothing, so we're gonna go tighter. Cramped it. Just to see it right here. There we go. Everything's not gonna go nowhere. So yeah, what I did, I used 2 and 4. You see it right there, and that's about it. So if you guys do this, it's gonna hold it real good, so it's gonna last you, you know, however much you're gonna use this charger in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other ones, and I'll get back with you guys. Alright guys, so there we go. Wires are cramped. This thing will focus. You see it right there. I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve them. I'm gonna sleeve this one red, since this is gonna be the positive for the battery to the alternator. So I'll go ahead and sleeve this right here, like that. So alright, let me sleeve this and I'll show you what is gonna happen next. There goes one. So what you're gonna do is sleeve all of them, you know, at the end. You don't need to do a whole thing, because you can either use like a plastic loom, because even though this is gonna go inside, so I'm not gonna go crazy with it, you know. All I want is to look nice outside, you know, where it's visible. This is gonna go inside under the dash, so you're not gonna see this. So I don't need to go crazy with this. You guys don't need to. If you don't want to, if you want to go the extra mile, like making it all like this, be my guest and go ahead and do it. I feel like that's just preference. That's why this end is like naked and this one's not, because this is going outside where the alternators are gonna be at, so everybody's gonna see this. So I'd rather have the nice looking loom outside than inside, you know. So it's more understandable like that way, you know. The next thing you guys gonna do, you're gonna grab your fuse box, open it up. So you know, I have these 2 plugs, right? This one's for the battery and this is for the starter. So what you're gonna do is, so you guys don't have to cut the back of it. Let me show you. Let me put this back so you guys can see it's covered. So for you guys, so you guys don't have to cut this here, what you guys gonna do is take it off, take the cap off, right? You're gonna bend this end as a L, and what that's gonna do is gonna bring it down like this. So let's say, so it's gonna flatten like that, but the wire is gonna be looking down. So I haven't done it because it's raining outside and I don't have the tools to bend this right now. So I'm kind of showing you guys how to do it. That way you guys can do it yourself and, you know, understand that if you bend this, so let's say you grab it right here, bend it down, it's gonna flatten out, and then you could use this cap. You could put this cap right, and Use it like if it was OEM, you know. That way you guys don't have to cut this here, and you guys keep your fuse box looking good, you know, without having to have those holes there and looking ugly, you know. Even though nobody's gonna see that, but you are gonna see it, and you know that's gonna be there and that's gonna bother you. So be mindful. If you guys want to keep it clean, bend this into a L form and connect it right there, and that's it. That's all you have to do for the fuse box part.